on YouTube. I mean, not live on YouTube. I'm tripping. I'm so used to saying it. Live on Instagram. Notification booming. Let me see if I got the notification on here. Nope, I did not get no notification on my Instagram. What's up, Deuce? What's going on with you, Britt? What's going on, Timo? Let me see. Give me a little hot minute up under me on YouTube before I start using profanity, cause it ain't like I monetized or nothing. But hey, man, how am I sound? How do I sound on here? Do I sound cool? Can y'all hear me good? Like I don't know. Let me see. Um, where my timer at? Okay, it's at the bottom for sure. For sure. My boy Timo been MIA for a cool minute, my brother. But I know how that Instagram algorithm be. It don't be letting people see. Like people be like they be suppressing us on that gram. But let me go ahead and get the show started. Gunshots, beach, two away from 300, and then that was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite, for the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. Nigga, the way the sun is coming through my window is like lighting my face up weird. It look a trip. YouTube, it's the color is nice because my webcam. Instagram, not so nice. What's going on with your block boy Red? Brit coming from two different pages. Shout out to Brit. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and fade that music out because the music been cracking for a minute. Yeah, what she say? Thought you weren't doing YouTube. Oh no, I'm doing YouTube. I'm just not doing YouTube live. It's for sure going on YouTube. I'm putting all my episodes on YouTube because I gotta cut my clips to promote. Cause don't nothing do better promotion for a podcast than them clips. So I gotta be recording for the YouTube. So that is what that is. And speaking of that, I gotta delete last week's episode off my laptop so I don't fuck around and fill my laptop up with all that extra shit, and then a nigga gonna be mad as hell because it's happened to me before where I had episodes stacked up on top of each other, and then I fucked around and overloaded my laptop to where I didn't have enough storage to be recording. So let me go ahead and delete that because that's 34 gigs. We can't be playing like that. That's all the way out. I'm still recording for sure. See how I do? Live podcasting, ladies and gentlemen. This is just what happens when you record live. You got to do work while you working. But yeah, today's episode, the value of insanity, my nigga. Sometimes your ass got to be crazy, my nigga. Like, when it comes to, you being a person who's pursuing your dreams, you doing something that's unconventional, like, nigga, sometimes you got to do things that's contrary to what the people around you might want you to do. Like a lot of us got friends and family that they give us bad advice, and they heart is in the right place, but they might not see your vision. Like they might not see $1 million for you, so they might not want you to make music. They might not want you to start a business. Like they might want you to just get a good job. They like, oh man, you doing real good at UPS. Why don't you just focus on that? Or college. You got to go to college. You got to get your degree. Like nigga, some people don't want a degree. Like some people, that's not what they want out of their life. Like nigga. So when it comes to you in the pursuit of your fucking dreams, nigga, sometimes like you got to go against what people who might have your best interest at heart got going on. Like when it comes to, even the definition of insanity by, I think it was Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing something the same way expecting different results. That's not the real definition of insanity. The real definition of insanity is being fucking crazy. Like, we all know what insanity is in reality. But at the same time, sometimes a lot of people gonna look at what you doing as crazy. Like, your motherfucking ass is trying to, make this money in music or in comedy or in any craft. Nigga, even fucking cutting hair. Nigga, you might want to open up a barbershop. Maxed out for the bankroll. The motherfucking ism in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? A1 since day one. But like I said, my nigga, like, a lot of people who got your best interest at heart might think like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Like, why you want to start a business? Why you want to do music? Why you want to make beats? Why you want to play an instrument? Why you want to go on tour? Why do you want to, I don't know, sell fucking buttons or some shit? Whatever the fuck your ass want to do, my nigga. Like, open up a goddamn clothing store. A lot of people, they don't see your vision. So to them, what you doing is crazy. Sometimes you got to be like, well, fuck it. If that's what you think is crazy, I'm crazy then. Like, you might not think that what I'm doing makes sense, nigga. You might not think that what I'm doing is gonna be, financially viable later on. But I guess I'm just gonna have to say fuck it and take the loss then. Like, I'm just gonna have to step out on faith. Like, I'm gonna just have to believe in me, my nigga. Betting on yourself in a lot of people's eyes is crazy because they don't believe in themselves. They rather believe in their job. They rather believe in, the white man's company. Like, nigga, sometimes you gotta do what motherfuckers think is crazy, my nigga. Just like I said with the Einstein definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting different results, my nigga, right? Like, think about it in this context. Nigga, you can play the same lottery numbers 1,000 times and you might lose 999 times. But if you win one time with those numbers, you a millionaire, my nigga. What's going on, Tech Nina Bina? And that's the thing. Like, all it take is one win. Nigga, you might be putting out a song a day for 4 years. All it takes is for one of them motherfuckers to become a hit. And you gonna be a motherfucking millionaire, my nigga. Like, that's the thing. Like, nigga, don't let a motherfucker tell you that what you doing is crazy. Like, don't let another motherfucker's disbelief in they self turn into your disbelief in yourself. Like, the reason a lot of motherfuckers will give you the advice not to do something is because they don't see that for them. They don't see they self winning in that category, so they don't think you can win in that category. That's why they'll try to advise you not to do it, not to try it, not to pursue it. Cause it's like, oh man, I know a bunch of people who done did that and they failed. Yeah, that's them. That ain't me. Okay, they failed. Okay, they opened up a barbershop and they barbershop didn't take off. Don't speak on mine. Nigga, there was 1,000 motherfuckers that played basketball before Michael Jordan played, and none of them niggas made it to the NBA, but he made it. 1,000 niggas from your town failed at what you doing. That ain't got shit to do with you. Because for every success, there's a million motherfuckers that fail. And like I tell niggas, the opposite of success is not failure, my nigga. The opposite of success is quitting. And I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, like King Germ, no, nigga, I tell King Germ all the time, nigga, I'm team quit. Love me a quitter, my nigga. When niggas tell me they quit, I be like, cool, quit. Go ahead and quit, my nigga. Cause at the end of the day, nigga, that's most successful niggas like me who not gonna quit. What's going on, my nigga Dion? Like, that's the fucking thing, my nigga. Like, I love seeing niggas quit. When niggas say they quit in comedy, oh man, this comedy shit ain't for me, man. I think I'ma quit. Cool, quit. Good. I love when y'all niggas quit. I love when niggas call me because I'm, like I say, nigga, the Too Much Game podcast is not a motivational podcast. I give game. I don't give motivation. Will some of the shit that I say be motivational? Yes. But am I here to motivate you? No. You supposed to motivate yourself, my nigga. You supposed to put your own battery in your goddamn bag, my nigga. Like, nigga, I'm here to, just move you along your journey and just put something in your ear, to for you to think about. But I ain't here to motivate you, bitch ass nigga. Go ahead and quit. Cause again, like all it take is one success and all the failure in your life will be worth it. Nigga, you could have 1,000 whack ass songs, my nigga. All it take is one fucking hit and you out of here. Like I say all the time, nigga, like Jay-Z don't inspire me, my nigga. Like Eminem don't inspire me, my nigga. When I hear niggas like Pusha T, Jadakiss, Black Thought, Joe Budden, like niggas like that don't inspire me to rap. Niggas like Young Jock, them niggas make me want to rap. Like, damn, if this motherfucker get on the radio, I know I could do it. When I hear niggas like Blueface rap, I'll be like, shit, if this motherfucker on the radio, I know I can get on the radio. That's inspirational. Cause at the end of the day, nigga, all it take is one good song, one hit song, and you out of here, my nigga. Trinidad James. Like, nigga, all it take is one hit, my nigga, and you'll be fucking famous forever, dog. Like, nigga, you out of here. Like, it's not always about talent, nigga. It's about trying. Like, nigga, you gotta be in the game to win the game, my nigga. Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, it's the motherfucker that just keep on pushing, my nigga. It's the motherfucker who keep on laying bricks. Like, nigga, you done fucked up 1,000 times, nigga. You done fucked up until you fucked around and hit. Like, that's why I be telling niggas, like, nigga, I love hearing bitch ass niggas quit because I know I'm not gonna quit. Like, nigga, I know it's there for me, my nigga. What's going on, Sab? Nigga, Malcolm Machio, or I don't know, nigga. Blame my head, not my heart, my nigga, because I can't read that shit. Malcolm Machio. But like I said, like all it take is one win, my nigga. Nigga could lose 1,000 times. Nigga could fail 1,000 times. But all it takes is for you to be successful one time. And you be on. What's going on, Norja? Nigga, like it's niggas who put up so much content on social media. You posting all the fucking time. And all it takes is for one of them motherfuckers to go viral and you'll have thousands of followers overnight. Nigga, that's a principle for everything in your life, my nigga. Like, sometimes you got to do what other motherfuckers think is crazy. Sometimes you got to go against what all these motherfuckers trying to give you advice say. Because like I said, it's a lot of people who they got real love for you. They really want the best for you. But they vision ain't yours. And you can't go according to another motherfucker vision. Like, nigga, my parents will tell you. All my real friends will tell you, my cousins and people who know me in person, they'll tell you, I could give a fuck about you niggas' advice. I love y'all like y'all love me, my nigga. But when niggas be telling me, hey man, you can't do that, you can't try that, don't do that, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Yeah, cause you ain't me. Nigga, when I opened up my barbershop, I had 1,000 motherfuckers telling me not to do that shit. They was telling me not to do it how I was doing it. Nigga, them niggas gave me all the advice in the world. And in hindsight, my ass probably should have listened. But again, my nigga, like, sometimes I just rather bump my goddamn head. Like, because at the end of the day, like I told them, even after the barbershop went under, even after I closed that motherfucker and everything didn't go the way it was supposed to, I'm like, but what if it would have hit? Like, what if I'd have made the money? What if everything would have went right instead of going wrong? Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, I don't let niggas stop me from doing shit on some real shit, nigga. That shit just ain't my fucking personality. Because I've done a bunch of shit. Because even like when it comes to the shit that I've done that failed, I had 1,000 niggas telling me when I had my clothing line, keep going, keep doing that shit. And that motherfucker failed. Like, I don't really take niggas' advice as anything other than their opinion, and I respect people's opinion, but I don't take nobody advice as gospel because nobody is the expert in your life. Like I say on this podcast all the time, nigga, I'm just a podcaster. I'm a content creator. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your pastor. I'm not your motherfucking mentor. I'm not your God. I'm not none of that. I'm a nigga with a microphone in my living room talking shit. So when it comes to the way that I take advice, it's the same as I give advice. Like, nigga, you could do what you want to do with this shit. I just want your ass to listen, nigga. I'm just here to have y'all motherfuckers listen to the show, enjoy the show, hopefully give me some positive feedback, 5 stars on, whatever platform you listen to. I appreciate that. But nigga, you ain't gotta listen to me, nigga. Like I tell everybody that shit, nigga, you my kids, nigga. You ain't gotta listen to everything I say, nigga. I'm not always right because nobody is the expert on your life. Nobody is the expert on your situation. So you shouldn't be taking niggas' advice like it's just the gospel. This is the God motherfucking truth that I'm just supposed to listen to. Like, oh man, my mama said to shut my business down, so I'ma shut it down. Nigga, is your mom a successful entrepreneur, my nigga? Like, does your mom know everything about the industry that you going into? The fuck make her advice the gold standard for what the fuck you supposed to do in your situation? Same with relationships and all that shit, my nigga. Like, I could give a fuck. Nigga, I'm not letting nobody tell me what to do with my relationship. I'm not letting nobody tell me what to do as a father to my kids. You don't know my kids like I know my kids, my nigga. I appreciate you trying to, put me up on something and I take it into consideration. If it makes some sense, I might apply it. But can't nobody tell me how to raise my fucking kids. Same as whatever business I go into. Same as comedy, my nigga. Like, some of the best advice that I got in comedy is from my OG homie, motherfucking Franz Cassius, the homie from Brooklyn, New York. Shout out Franz Cassius, the motherfucking legend. Nigga, that nigga told me, nigga, the best advice I could give you is stop taking advice. Quit letting these motherfucking comedians tell you what to do. Nigga, quit letting these motherfucking comedians tell you where to go, how to do this, nigga. Your job is to make people laugh. Fuck what them niggas talking about. Best advice I've gotten in comedy, my nigga. What's going on, Juno? And what you say, Nor Jeff? So don't pick the dinner with Jay-Z. Hell no. Good looking out, 5 fingers this. Nigga be trying to be fly every now and then. But like I said, my nigga, like I don't take niggas' advice, my nigga. I take your advice into consideration. But nigga, I don't take that shit as the motherfucking gospel. Like I tell y'all, nigga, my mentor, JP Justice, my nigga. Like, he tell me all the time, quit looking down while you on stage. Anybody who's seen me on stage, anybody who's seen clips of me on stage, anybody who's watching me as a comedian, y'all know, I be putting my head down all the time. When I perform, I look at my fucking feet a lot. And again, like I say, nigga, that's my style. That's what I do, my nigga. I think it look cool. So, I be looking down. And the thing is, it comes from like something of like a nervous tick, if you will. The reason I look down so much on stage is because I used to have real fucked up teeth back in the day. My teeth was fucked up. So I didn't like looking at people in their face when I talk to them because I see them looking at my teeth. Like, nigga, you know how when you look at somebody in their eye and you can see them looking down, like if you a bitch with some big ass titties, y'all know. If you talking to a nigga and you looking him in his eye and his eyes keep trending down, you know he looking at your titties. I have fucked up ass teeth. So I knew if I'm looking you in your eyes, nigga, I ain't got no titties, so you can't be looking there. Nigga, my collar cool. Nigga, my shirt is okay, but it ain't the flyest shirt in the world, my nigga. If I see you looking down, I know what you looking at. You looking at my fucked up teeth, my nigga. My teeth used to look like crack rocks, my nigga. Like, my teeth was fucked up, my nigga. My teeth looked like I was eating motherfucking bricks for breakfast, my nigga. Like, my teeth was raggedy, rotten, my nigga. My teeth looked like broken dominoes, my nigga. My teeth was fucked up. So I always look down when I talk. Like, a nigga be talking to me and I be like, yeah, nigga, for sure. Yeah, that shit makes sense like a motherfucker. Hell yeah, nigga. So you couldn't see my teeth when I was talking. So now when I do my shit on stage, a lot of times I look down, I look away. Like, it's just something that I do when I address large groups of people. So it kind of just became something that I would do. And again, like, I be looking at videos of me on stage, and when I be looking down, I just feel like the shit look cool. So when niggas be trying to tell, man, stop looking down on stage, fuck you. Niggas is laughing. And I'm not saying fuck JP Justice. I'm just saying in general, like when niggas try to give me advice on shit, Like, okay, I respect your opinion, but I'ma do what I'ma do. Like that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, never allow another motherfucker's advice to stop you from doing something that works for you. Because I tell motherfuckers all the time, like, just because something might not work for another motherfucker don't mean it won't work for you. Nigga, something might have never worked ever in history. That don't mean it won't work for you, my nigga. You know how many motherfuckers done some unconventional shit that ain't never worked before, but for them it worked? Like I say all the time, my nigga, a motherfucker made millions of dollars selling pet rocks. Like, nigga, who the fuck would have came up with some dumbass shit like that? Pet rocks. Like the motherfucker who made Beanie Babies, my nigga. Like, you never know what the fuck a catch. You never know what the fuck will hit, my nigga. Like, it's all type of shit that motherfuckers probably came up with thinking it was dumb as a motherfucker. And they made millions of dollars, my nigga. Like, don't let a nigga tell, oh man, that shit don't work. Nigga, it didn't work for you. That don't mean it ain't gonna work for me. Like, nigga, do what you do. If you feel passionate about something, if you feel like it'll work, do that shit. Like I tell niggas, nigga, even when I tell niggas, hey, nigga, don't take my advice, cause I don't want to be the reason you stop. Like, I don't want to, oh man, if I'd just kept on going, that nigga Dolemite told me not to do it. Nah, Dolemite ain't tell you shit. I might have told you, in my opinion, I don't think it's gonna work. It wouldn't work for me, or I wouldn't do it if I was in your shoes, but that don't mean you shouldn't do it. Because it might work for you, my nigga. It's been a gang of times I told a motherfucker not to do something and it worked for them. So, nigga, don't listen to me, nigga. Fuck what I got going on, nigga. Cause like I said, I'm not the expert on your situation. Nobody's the expert on your situation. They not the expert on your relationship, your parenting, your kids, your job, what's going on between you and another motherfucker. Only you know. So I don't take nobody advice because they don't know what the fuck going on with me. They don't know my level of skill. They don't know my level of passion. They don't know how serious I am about this situation. There's motherfuckers probably told you to dump your boyfriend or girlfriend, and y'all motherfuckers been married for multiple years. And if you'd have listened to your hating ass homegirl, you wouldn't even be happily married right now. And vice versa. If you'd have listened to your punk ass homeboys telling you about the broad that you was fucking with, you wouldn't be in this happy, healthy relationship that you in. Like, that's the thing, nigga. Like, if you love a motherfucker enough, then you'll deal with whatever the fuck it is with dealing with them. And you'll be better for it. But it's a lot of motherfuckers, like I said, nigga, some of these motherfuckers is literally giving you advice to sabotage you. It's motherfuckers giving you advice to hinder you. It's motherfuckers giving you advice because they know if you go farther in what you're doing, you're going to go past them. You're going to leave them. You're not going to be friends with them no more. You won't be available to them. So they don't even want you to win. They want you to stay in your little ass neighborhood with them. They don't want you to move to LA. They don't want you to move to New York. They don't want you to move to Texas. They don't want you to move to Atlanta. They don't want you to pursue acting. They don't want you to succeed in music. Because if you do that, you won't be here no more. You won't be able to smoke blunts on my mama porch no more. You won't be able to sit here and play Xbox with me no more. If you blow up, I'ma be a bum by myself. You should stay a bum with me. Like, niggas advise you to stay a bum, my nigga. Niggas advise you to stay in Tupelo, Mississippi and shit. Like, nah, nigga. Because if you move out of Tupelo, I'ma be by myself. Motherfuckers don't be wanting to see you blow up, my nigga. Motherfuckers be wanting to see you fucked up. That's why certain niggas advise you not to do shit. Not to start your own business. Not to buy your own equipment or not to do certain shit. Nah, man, don't quit your job, man. You cool up here at Walmart, man. Because they gonna miss you if you take off and blow up. Nigga, they don't want you to blow up and take off. Them motherfuckers want you to stay bummy with them, nigga. Stay over here with me, man. It's cool over here, nigga. We ain't doing shit. We sitting here smoking blunts and drinking beer all day. Stay down with us. Fuck that shit, my nigga. If you feel passionate about something, if you feel strongly about something, nigga, pursue that shit, my nigga. And what you say, Brett, I feel like it leads to your punchlines. Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of times, the places where me looking down on stage, where I could see why a person to tell me not to look down on stage is because sometimes I do it while I'm talking, and that does look like I lack confidence. But a lot of times I look down after I smoke their ass with a cold ass punchline, and then I'm like, go ahead, laugh at that shit. I hold the mic toward the crowd like y'all niggas go ahead and laugh on some rapper shit. What's going on, Jay Aura? I see you up in this motherfucker. West Virginia Uncommon Place podcast up in this motherfucker. But you know, like I said, dog, like I don't let nobody advise me out of something that I feel passionate about, my nigga. Cause like I said, only you know the levels that you want to go to in certain shit. Like nigga, if you sure about something, if you got genuine belief that you can succeed at something, nigga, do that shit, my nigga. You know, especially because like I said, I would much more regret not trying something than trying something and failing. Because at the end of the day, if you tried and failed, you could at least say, hey man, I gave it my best. I gave it my all. You know, that just wasn't God's will for me to have it. So it just is what it is. But nigga, you'll always regret not trying. Because what if it would have worked? Nigga, you gonna have every thought in your head of damn, I could have did this. I could have did that. It could have worked like this. That could have been like that. But nigga, you never tried. You know, like they say, nigga, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Because at least if you did the shit and you had fun, you got a story to tell. But if you never did that shit at all you got is 1,000 variables. All you got is 1,000 what ifs. I don't fuck with that what if shit, nigga. I'd rather go bump my head. Fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna have to go see what it's talking about. I guess I'm just gonna have to burn myself on this stove to see if it's hot like they said it was. Cause hey, nigga, you never know. Shit might feel good. And what you say, JR, with you though, you have elevated your versatility by going and being a podcaster and a comedian, now multimedia. Because again, you know, like I said, when it come to me, and you know, this leans into my last episode, like I always was told that I was funny, so I always thought that I could do comedy, but I wanted to make sure that by the time I did it, it was something that I knew I was in position to actually do and do well. So I never really wanted to force myself into it, pause, because on some G shit, like, you know, my faith in God, and, you know, not even on no Christian church shit, but just on some real nigga shit, like, I always believe that if something is for you, it'll find you. You know, like so when I ended up doing comedy, it just was something that fell into my lap and it was something that I felt like I could do well. So that's how I ended up doing that shit. You know, and again, like I tell motherfuckers, once I decided to do it, I went 100% full speed into that shit because it's like, nigga, anything I touch, nigga, I plan on succeeding. So I go 1,000 miles an hour at everything I do. You know, so with comedy, podcasting, and all that shit, my nigga, even when niggas say, man, podcasting don't make no money, I don't give a fuck. I do it because I love it, not because of your fucking opinion. And what you say, Nor Jeff, whoever you dating might try to talk you out of taking risks because they don't want you to pop up impossible. They don't want you to pop and possibly have you be attracted to a lot more people. Exactly. You know, because not to speak down on, you know, my marital situation, but that's another reason my ass didn't do comedy. Because I already knew if podcasting put the strain on my marriage that it did, comedy would have absolutely ruined it, my nigga, in ways that would be irreparable. You know, so that's another reason I pretty much had to be in the situation that I'm in right now, which is no longer married, to pursue comedy. Cause comedy would not have worked if I was still married. I can guarantee you that shit. Nigga, my marriage would have ended ugly if I started comedy while I was married. And what you say, JR? Never let anything drop your motivation and drive. It's a lacking part of drive that is hurting us all overall. Pretty much, my nigga, because that's the thing. You know, like I said, there's a lot of people who got real love for you. You know, they really have your best interest in mind when they tell you not to do certain shit because, you know, to them they feel like it may not make sense for you to do certain things. But again, my nigga, like, you can't live based on what another motherfucker feel about you. You can't live based on what another motherfucker feel about what works and what don't work, because it might not have worked for them. So that's why they're telling you not to do it. But that don't mean it won't work for you. It might not have worked for motherfuckers that they know. Oh man, I know a bunch of niggas who done started music and they all feel, they all pumping gas. That ain't me though. Like, even with like buying a truck, like truck drivers. Oh man, like me, Anthony, I know probably about 20 niggas who done bought trucks and end up having to sell them because owner operator wasn't for them. It just didn't work for them. They tried, they failed. That's part of why I didn't want to do it, because it's not guaranteed. Success in nothing is guaranteed. That's the thing. So a lot of people, they've seen motherfuckers fail in these arenas, so they trying to save you from failure. But again, failure is not the opposite of success, my nigga. So just because you fail don't mean you a failure. Just because you fail don't mean that you can't succeed, my nigga. Failure is just something that you experience on the way to success. It ain't the opposite of success. Because like I said, my nigga, the opposite of success is quitting. That's the opposite of success, being talked out of the shit. That's when you actually fail, nigga. You ain't out the game until you quit the game. Nigga, while the game is still going, you still got an opportunity to win, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the value of being insane. Because if you look at insanity as trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, fuck it, I'm insane. I keep doing this motherfucking podcast, hoping that one of the clips go viral. I keep putting up clips, hoping one of them motherfuckers go viral. I'm doing the same shit, the same way, expecting different fucking results. Correct. Because think about it, my nigga. Every rapper that ever popped off was trying to put out song after song until one of them shits hit. And guess what? One of them hit. That's why we know Trinidad James' name. That's why we know Jay-Z. That's how we know everybody who we know, my nigga, because it just took a nigga keep trying. And booyah, all it took was one. All it take is one video to go viral. All it take is one of your motherfucking clips to hit. All it take is one of your songs to hit. Comedians, all it take is one of your jokes to take off. Because like I said in the episode about being a jack of all trades, my nigga, once we see that you've done some shit on a level of genius, we finna pay attention to everything else you do. All it took is for one of Kanye beats to take off. And then it's like, nigga, everything else is easy, my nigga. But it takes that win. And you ain't gonna hit it on the first try, my nigga. Every motherfucker who's ever succeeded has seen 1,000 failures before that success. But all it took was that one success. Then everything else is easy money, my nigga. Now you rolling downhill. But in order for you to roll downhill, you gotta reach the top of that motherfucker. Like, nigga, you just gotta keep on taking them steps, my nigga. You gotta keep on moving your legs. You gotta keep pumping forward, my nigga. Like Britt said, nigga, clips and consistency are a big fucking deal, my nigga. That's true. Like, you gotta keep on going. You gotta keep trying. You gotta keep putting them shots up, my nigga. You might miss 200-300 of them shits. You in the gym just shooting. But nigga, like, until you shoot 1,000 of them motherfuckers, you ain't gonna get good enough to start hitting them back to back to back, my nigga. Like, nigga, all we know of Steph Curry is all the shots he made. Nigga, Steph Curry missed thousands of shots. Nigga, the all-time leader in missed shots is Kobe Bryant. But we don't give a fuck about all them brick shots. We only care about the ones that went in, my nigga. Niggas don't got no big, long highlight reels of Kobe missing. Nigga, I think LeBron James is the all-time leader in turnovers in NBA history. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit except his haters. And like I say all the time, I don't give a fuck how many niggas is hating on you. He live in a fucking mansion, nigga. Where you stay at? Why you hating on LeBron? Why you think LeBron is whack and garbage and old and overrated and all that shit? That nigga living in a motherfucking multi-million-dollar mansion. He's an all-time motherfucking legend, my nigga. That nigga's a Hall of Famer in the NBA. Where you at? Why you hating on him? You know, the opinions of motherfuckers who pay attention to what you do wrong don't fucking matter. Fuck a hater. You know, cause motherfuckers gonna hate on you whether you win or lose, my nigga. So keep on fucking failing. Keep trying, my nigga. Keep doing what you do. Because these punk motherfuckers' opinion ain't gonna stop shit while you at the bank. I don't think you ever been to the bank and a motherfucker opinion stopped a check from being cashed. I don't think a hater's opinion ever stopped one of your motherfucking paychecks from coming at work. They ain't never stopped a nigga from buying none of your t-shirts, buying none of your rap songs, or coming to none of your fucking shows. Nigga, fuck a hater, my nigga. Them motherfuckers is hating it because they failed where you succeeded at. Them motherfuckers is hating because they quit and you kept going. Fuck them. And what you say, Brett, all it takes is a share too. Precisely. 12 Kyle, the motherfucking billionaire in the building. What's going on, billionaire 12 Kyle? And what you say, Nord Jeff? When you always play safe, take old school advice and never take risks, you limit your ceiling. Exactly. Like I said, my nigga, like these motherfuckers, they want the best for you, but they don't got the best method of wanting the best for you, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, it's not even that some of these motherfuckers want the best for you. They just want good enough for you. They don't want the best for you because they don't know what's the best for you. You know, that's the main thing. A lot of these motherfuckers, like, all they know is what's good enough for them. All they know is what worked for them. So they only want to give you advice based on what worked for them, what was successful for them, not what's going to be successful for you, not what's going to be the best for you, not what's going to make you $1 million. $1 million ain't even fathomable for them. So that's why they not giving you $1 million advice. These niggas giving you $200-300 advice. They giving you $1,000 advice because that's all they see for them. They don't see $1 million for them, so they can't see $1 million for you. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers is not the expert on your situation. So you can't take the advice from a motherfucker that don't know but what they know of you. They know a little bit. You know, they know you enough to love you. You know, even your parents, they raised you. But they don't know how far you can go with what you got, my nigga. Like, they don't know how passionate you are about that thing that you're trying to do. All they know is a little bit that they know. So you can't allow your parents to limit you. You can't allow your friends to limit you. Your cousins, your coworkers, and all these motherfuckers. Because all they know is how far they've gone. You know, like, that's the fucking thing. Like, niggas will limit you to where they ceiling is. You know, they ceiling is $100,000. So they looking at it like, man, just get you a job up here at my job, you'll have 100,000. And you looking at millions for yourself. So you letting them niggas put a cap on your success. Like, again, my nigga, like, that's the value of insanity. You know, that's the value of being able to be like, you know what, respectfully, I love you and I honor you. You know, you my mama and shit, but I'm not taking that advice. You know, thank you, I appreciate it, but nigga, that's not what I see for me. I see millions for me. I see actual success for me. You know, I see greatness for myself. You know, a lot of motherfuckers, they ain't never been great at nothing, so they don't see greatness for you. They haven't been wildly successful at nothing, so they don't see wild success for you. They looking at it like, oh man, you know, like Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson was what, 5'8", 5'9", some shit like that. Like, what if he'd have let motherfuckers tell him not to play basketball because he too short? You know, like, it's a Spud Webb, Muggsy Bogues. You know, like, there's a lot of motherfuckers made it to the NBA well under 6 feet, my nigga. Like, it's unconventional for a lot of motherfuckers to make it where they made it at. You know, like I said, Trinidad James, my nigga, wasn't the greatest lyricist of all time, but I'm pretty fucking sure he glad he kept rapping. Blueface, Young Jock. Like, there's certain motherfuckers that, nigga, just because these motherfuckers might not have, you know, had all the tools that you think it takes for a motherfucker to succeed in the arena that they succeeded in, Them niggas kept going and they succeeded, my nigga. You know, like it don't always take you having all the tangible things that motherfuckers have succeeded in your field. Nigga, sometimes you got a heart bigger than these niggas. Sometimes you got more drive than these niggas. Sometimes you got more hustle than these niggas. Sometimes you got more stick to it of this than these niggas. You know, and that's the thing. That's what it take, my nigga. Like, you gotta have the ability to say, I don't give a fuck what it look like, nigga. I'ma go anyway. I'ma try anyway. I'ma keep on punching, my nigga. I'ma keep on trying. Nigga, one of the greatest boxers of all time, Floyd Mayweather, my nigga. He don't look like no motherfucking boxer, but look at what he accomplished, my nigga. Like, he don't look like Muhammad Ali. You know, like, that's the thing. Like, nigga, just because you might not have all the tools that motherfuckers think that it take for you to have to succeed in certain shit, don't mean you can't succeed. So don't let nobody tell you you ain't got what it takes. Fuck what they talking about, my nigga. And what you say, 12 Cal listening and watching the NFL, never got a notification. So I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'll be telling y'all, nigga, Instagram, YouTube, all these platforms, they be hating on the game, my nigga. They don't be wanting to see motherfuckers get this game, but nigga gotta go anyway. Like I said, my nigga, I keep on motherfucking punching. You know, same as this comedy shit, my nigga. Like, all these shows ain't packed out, thousands of people and motherfuckers laughing and all that old shit, nigga. Sometimes I be doing shows, there be 6 people in that motherfucker, but a nigga gotta get my reps up, my nigga. You know, like, nigga, you gotta keep on punching even when it don't look like it's gonna work. Nigga, you gotta keep on posting these motherfucking clips, even when it ain't nobody liking that shit, my nigga. I be posting clips, nigga. I be posting YouTube videos. I be posting episodes. I be posting all kind of shit. Nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, I done posted shit on TikTok where it's like, damn, a nigga ain't got no type of traction, no type of motion on this motherfucker. You know, but again, nigga, the game ain't over until you quit. You know, like, nigga, you gonna post a gang of clips that ain't gonna get the numbers that you want. That don't mean the next one not gonna go viral. Nigga, you might post 10 and they might not hit. That don't mean number 11 ain't gonna go viral. You just gotta keep on trying, my nigga. Like I said, dog, like, don't nobody give a fuck about the failures. You know, like I tell 12 Cal, you know, when we talk about music and legacy, I don't count Jay-Z's whack albums against him. He can put out a whack-ass album every year for the rest of his life until he die. I still look at him as one of the greatest to ever do it, if not the greatest. Right now, I got Jay-Z #1, greatest of all time, my nigga. So even if he keep consistently putting out whack-ass albums, I still got the blueprint up here. I still got the Black Album way up here. You know, like, all I'm counting is your successes. Fuck your failures. Because there's 1,000 albums, there's 1,000 songs that all these artists put out before we even knew their name. What you gonna do? Count that against their motherfucking legacy? No. Because again, all that matter in your life is the success, my nigga. And all it takes is for you to succeed one time. You know, nigga, the greatest analogy that I could attach this shit to is, nigga, you can play the lottery every single day from when you turn 18 to when you turn 57, my nigga. Every day. And every one of the motherfuckers, you didn't match not one fucking number. And then on your 57th birthday, you fucked around and hit the lottery. It's gonna make every single one of them tickets worth it, my nigga. Every single ticket that you bought that you didn't make $9 on, when you get $1 billion fucking dollars, it's gonna be worth every single one of them motherfuckers that your ass fucking put up and lost. You know, cause all it take is one fucking win, my nigga. You know, like I said, nigga, musicians done put 1,000 songs out there. And all it took was one hit song, my nigga. And for the rest of life, we knew who they was, my nigga. We know Vanilla Ice name because of one fucking song. Donna Summer because of one fucking song. Trinidad James, one motherfucking song, my nigga. Countless R&B groups. All it took was one fucking song. The Village People and shit. Like, nigga, all it takes is that one hit, nigga. We'll know you forever. Dawes Effects. Niggas made a song about not a goddamn thing. And it was one of the greatest hip hop songs in the 90s, my nigga. That song wasn't about shit. But, nigga, all it took was one. And we know who Daz Effects is forever. You know, so it's like, nigga, I don't let niggas tell me what I can't do. Cause all it takes for me to win one time. You know, it's 1,000 niggas that's gonna be known forever because of one viral video, my nigga. That nigga Welvin. These nuts, ha, got him. We know Welvin. You know, even before that, nigga, who ain't got no bitches with them big ass teeth hanging out and shit. Like, niggas making millions of dollars off of one success. All it takes is for you to do something well one time at the right time, and you be on. You know, so don't let motherfuckers tell you can't do something, my nigga. Nigga, Travis Scott fuck Rihanna, my nigga. Because all it took is one success. You know, that nigga was doing music for years before he got on. Because that's another thing. Like I said, when you look at anybody who's ever succeeded, niggas don't be succeeding on the first try. Nigga, Kevin Hart didn't just start comedy when we saw that nigga in what? Some of y'all niggas was introduced to him through Soul Plane. Some was introduced to him through Grown Little Man. Some was introduced to him through Paper Soldiers. You know, like, nigga, Kevin Hart had been doing this shit for years before a lot of us knew who he was, my nigga. You know, a whole lot of comedians. You know, a whole lot of musicians, actors, actresses. They was doing this shit for years before we found out who they was. Even that little nigga Kai Cenat, my nigga. You know, Kai Cenat had been doing content since he was like 12 years old. A lot of us don't know him until now, and he like 20-something. You know, even young motherfuckers, like, all it takes is that one success for you to be on. Fuck all that failure, man. Ain't nobody gonna think about all of the things that you did that was unsuccessful when you blow up. What's going on, my nigga Maury Richardson? You know, nigga, he the fucking reason I do comedy now and shit. You know, because again, like, even at, like I say, as comedians, ain't nobody gonna think about all them times that you got on stage and bombed and was whack. Because all they gonna remember is the times that you got on stage and killed that shit. All they gonna remember is the times that you blew the fuck up, nigga. The times that you smoked, nigga. The times that you made them motherfuckers crack up laughing. You know, cause like I said, my nigga, we got a nigga out here, What It Do, the comedian. Shout out What It Do. Nigga, every time me and What It Do be around each other, I tell What It Do, nigga, you weak as fuck. You trash. You garbage, my nigga. Like, we look at What It Do as like the lovable loser of the crew and shit. But, nigga, What It Do? This motherfucker did Chocolate Sunday. Nigga, when I tell you this motherfucker has the best performance at the sweet spot to this fucking day, What It Do went crazy. All it took was that one fucking time for What It Do to get on that motherfucking stage. That nigga took his motherfucking opportunity and he ran with that shit, my nigga. Nigga, What It Do had the night of a lifetime at Chocolate Sunday, my nigga. Like, all it take is that one. You know, because like I said, fuck what everybody else say about your shit. My nigga, niggas might think you ain't got the talent for something, or you ain't good enough, you ain't funny enough, you ain't tall enough, you ain't handsome enough. Nigga, all it take is one fucking opportunity for you to capitalize on, my nigga. And you out of here. You know, like, fuck what these niggas talking about. Fuck their advice, my nigga. Fuck what it look like. If you genuinely believe in your fucking heart that you could succeed, you can, my nigga. You know, because at the end of the day, like, honestly, the only real limit to your success is your belief in yourself. As corny as that shit sound, my nigga. Like, if you genuinely feel like you could succeed at something, my nigga, like, don't let nobody tell you can't do it. You know, because like I said, my nigga, if a nigga tell me he want to quit, good, nigga, quit. Because at the end of the fucking day, if you don't believe in you, why the fuck would I? If you feel like you should quit, why? Who am I to stop you? Who am I to tell you to not quit? No, quit. If you a bitch, don't let me unbitch you, my nigga. You could be the best bitch you can be. I believe in your ability to be a bitch ass nigga. So please allow me to support your bitch assness. Quit, bitch. I love that for you. You want to be a bitch ass nigga? I support that, bitch. I love to see a bitch ass nigga be a bitch. Bitch ass nigga, go ahead and quit. I love that for you. You want to quit? Quit. Love that. But again, like I said, my nigga, if you want success, succeed. Because at the end of the day, nigga, only you can limit you. Only you can stop you. If you feel like you could be a success, don't let nobody tell you you can't, my nigga. Because they opinion ain't gonna mean shit when you sitting on that stage at the award show. What's going on, Hog Rod? I see you. Nigga, ain't nobody opinion, ain't no hater gonna matter when you cashing them checks. Ain't no hater gonna matter when you getting booked, when you on them stages, when you making them millions of dollars, when motherfuckers is screaming and hollering your name, when niggas is buying tickets to your fucking shows. What them bitch ass niggas gotta say about you is not gonna matter, my nigga. Everybody who ever tried to stop you, everybody who ever tried to give you some toxic ass, punk ass advice, none of that shit gonna matter when success hit. So go succeed, nigga. Fuck what these niggas talking about. Like I said, my nigga, like I ain't the motherfucker that's gonna stop you, my nigga. Like, if you wanna quit, I'm with it. You wanna go, I'm with it. I'm with whatever. I'm with whatever you with, my nigga. Everybody who know me know, nigga, that's like my mantra for life, nigga. If you like it, I love it. You wanna do it, I'ma support you. You wanna quit, I support you being a bitch. You wanna keep on going, I support your success. What's going on, SoCal King? What's going on, my nigga Aladdin Saddam, my brother from Kansas City, Missouri. Get it right, my nigga. Kansas City, Missouri up in this motherfucker, not KCK. But like I said, dog, like that's the thing. Like, don't let nobody advice stop you. Don't let nobody opinion stop you. Don't let a motherfucking hater stop you. Don't even let competition stop you. Like, don't be intimidated that everybody else doing what you do is talented. Everybody else doing what you doing is taller than you, stronger than you, faster than you, or any of that shit. Cause like I said, nigga, if Spud Webb said, you know what, I'm too short, he never would have been in the NBA. We wouldn't know his name. Same with Nate Robinson. If Nate Robinson said, you know what, I'm too short, man, I don't think I'm gonna do basketball, we wouldn't know his name. Earl Boykins, Muggsy Bogues. If these niggas let height stop them, we wouldn't know them. Like, nigga, you can't let what the other motherfuckers is doing stop you from doing something. Like, nigga, if I would have watched Eddie Murphy Raw and said, you know what, fuck it, nigga, comedy is too motherfucking difficult, I wouldn't even be doing this shit. Like, nigga, my introduction to podcasting was Tariq Nasheed. Like, if I'd have looked at the level that he's on in podcasting, I never would have started this shit if I felt like, damn, he doing it. Niggas that good, I shouldn't even do this shit. Nah, nigga, fuck that, nigga. Because at the end of the day, like, what you got to understand about life and anything is you got something to add because you the only you. You the only version that we have of you. It ain't nobody doing 100% of what you doing. You have something to add. So add that shit. You might walk into the comedy club and every nigga in there is dope. Nigga, me and Maury, no, nigga, we done went in some of these venues. They got motherfucking CP, Sidney Castillo, To Hear More, Callie Scott, motherfucking everybody in there funny as a motherfucker. Nigga, I done been on lineups with everybody on the motherfucking line. Like, nigga, like I told y'all, nigga, that show I did in Hugo Room. It was me, Hugo, Courtney B, Dion Lack, Precious Hall, and it was one other lady. I forgot her name. My bad. She dope as a motherfucker too. And Michael Collier popped up, my nigga. Out of that whole group of comedians, nigga, I was nothing compared to them niggas. When it come to a following, I'm down here compared to them niggas. Everybody in that motherfucker, I think the lowest motherfucker in there had 20-something thousand followers on Instagram. Probably 40, 50,000 followers on TikTok. Nigga, my little 3,000, 3,500 or whatever I got on Instagram, nothing compared to them. All them niggas got 5 to 10 years in comedy, my nigga. And 5 is the low end, my nigga. I don't think nobody in that bitch had under 5 years, though. Like, most of them niggas is a decade deep in comedy. Michael Collier is a whole fucking legend, my nigga. 40 years plus in comedy. Nigga, I'm brand new. I'm the lowest nigga. But what the fuck you thought that was gonna stop me from fucking with it? Like, hell no, nigga, I'm going hard no matter who. I don't give a fuck who in that bitch. I'm going in that motherfucker to make a statement, cause ain't none of y'all niggas me. None of y'all niggas is doing what I do. None of y'all niggas could bring to the table what I bring to the table. So yeah, your experience, yeah, that's cool. You got a bunch of followers, yeah, that's cool. But you ain't doing what I do. Like, I don't look at nobody in life as being better than me, my nigga. Like, a basketball court, football arena, nigga, TikTok, motherfucking Fortnite, I don't give a fuck. You ain't bringing what I bring. So I don't let what nobody else is doing stop me from doing what I'm finna do. Because can't nobody offer what I offer. Like I say, my nigga, you know, if you want to avoid being insecure in any motherfucking relationship, just understand that, like, nigga, ain't nobody doing what I do. You know, so yeah, that nigga might be taller than me. He might have more money than me, but the reason you fucking with me is because you like me. So what the fuck would I be jealous of that nigga for? Like, nigga, I ain't never been no insecure nigga in no relationship dynamic, because at the end of the day, like, ain't none of these niggas me. Oh man, you know Trey Songz gonna be up there, so what, nigga, he ain't me. Like, I ain't never scared of my woman being around no nigga. You know, now don't get me wrong, I don't need, you know, I ain't fucking with no bitch that's in no other nigga face. But like, it ain't no nigga who intimidate me. It ain't no nigga who I think could take no motherfucking woman from me. Cause he ain't me. She wouldn't be with me if she wanted him. She'd have been with him. So I'm not intimidated by him or nothing he got going on, because he don't bring to the table what I bring to the motherfucker. And that's with anything. I'm not insecure in no fucking way. Because there's nobody bringing nothing to the table that I don't have, my nigga. Like, I'm me. That's all the fuck I need in anything is me. You know, because I know how driven I am. I know how passionate I am. I know what type of fucking research that I do. I know what type of grind that I have. You know, I know what type of motor that I have. So I don't look at nobody as having no fucking advantage over me. Okay, yeah, you taller. That's cool. But you don't got this, this, and that. Okay, you more handsome than me. That's cool. But you don't got this, this, and that. Shit, nigga, even in comedy, nigga, it's niggas who I watch them on. Oh, that nigga's funnier than me. But he ain't got this, though. He ain't saying it like this, though. He ain't bringing this, though. He don't got this level of motherfucking, you know, nigga. He don't got this. He don't got that drip like I got. He ain't fly as I am. He don't dress as good as me. He don't look as good as me. You know, like, I don't give a fuck. It ain't nobody beating me 100% in everything, my nigga. So there's always something that I can offer that only I have. And I bring that to everything. So again, my nigga, even if it sound crazy or look crazy, I guess I'm fucking crazy then. You know, because it's 1,000 motherfuckers that failed, but it's 1,000 motherfuckers that succeeded. You know, nigga, I'm not afraid to get on planes, because for every plane that crashed, 1,000 of them shits landed safely. And what you say, SoCal King, you ever see yourself doing the show with Ryan Davis or the 85 South show? At some point, like, you know, I don't limit myself. Like, you know, I think them niggas is, you know, they do what they do, and if we cross paths, you know, I could see a nigga doing shit with them niggas, but like, you know, they show is they show. They already got their group, but I'm sure there's gonna come a time when my success reaches a level where they're probably gonna be wanting to interview me on a podcast. So, you know, I don't rule shit out, you know, because I remember, like, when I first started comedy, even like before I started comedy on some real shit, I remember niggas used to ask me if I had ran across Craig Smith. You know, Craig Smith was one of my favorite comedians, my nigga. I done did a couple shows with Craig. Like, Craig know me, like, nigga, me and Craig cool as a motherfucker now. I never would have thought that shit before I fucking started comedy, but shit, like, nigga, I've been leveling up. And again, you know, all it is a motherfucker trying, dog. Like, all it is me believing in myself. You know, and that's not to say that just because you believe in yourself, you're gonna win. Like, believe in yourself. Like, nah, nigga, that's corny as fuck. You know, but again, like, it's a whole lot of intangibles that come with success. You know, and like I say all the time, everything matters, my nigga. Like, how hard you hustle, that shit matters. How driven you are, that shit matters. How you carry yourself, that shit matters. How you interact with other people, that shit matters. How much you network, that shit matters. Like, nigga, you could be the most talented motherfucker in the world, but if you don't network, nobody will know. If you don't post on social media, nobody will know. You know, if you don't put your shit out there, nobody will know. You know, like nigga, all everything that you do matters, my nigga. You know, like I tell niggas that shit all the time. Like me, Maury, Uncle Bob, London, like you know our whole little crew of niggas. Like I always tell them, like everything we do, we gotta do 100%. You know, when it come to our footage, when it comes to the flyers we put out, when it come to every time we get on stage, how we dress, how we carry ourselves, you know, like how we pop it when we on stage, like like nigga, everything is it all matters. I can't do nothing halfway because you never know when it's gonna be somebody first time encountering you, and you don't want them to catch you with your motherfucking head in the sand. Like you got to be 100% every time, my nigga. Every time you get in that boxing ring, you got to bring 100% of your shit, or you gonna get knocked the fuck out. Like every time. You know, nigga, like I always say, if a nigga tire you out, he could whoop your ass, my nigga. You run out of gas, he gonna beat your ass. You know, like you gotta bring 100% every time, my nigga. You know, because all it took was for Mike Tyson to have one fight where he didn't train Buster fucking Douglas, my nigga. You know, so like when it come to how you approach everything in your life, you know, as far as like trying to reach success and do shit, like nigga, you gotta go hard. You know, especially when you going against the odds, especially when you got 1,000 motherfuckers telling you that you can't do something or you shouldn't do something or what you gonna do ain't gonna work. You supposed to use that shit as fuel of motivation to go 1,000% harder. Because with the understanding that a lot of motherfuckers have failed here, that should make you go 10 times harder at what you do, because I know motherfuckers be failing. So that mean I really gotta go. I gotta go 1,000%. I gotta go that much harder because I know niggas is failing here. I know niggas have fucked up here. So I gotta make sure that I'm 100% on point because I don't want to feel like they failed. You know, like I got motherfuckers who I gotta prove wrong. So I gotta go 10 times harder because I know I got motherfuckers rooting against me. Because the fucked up thing about them same motherfuckers that tell you you can't do something, they see satisfaction when you fail. They get satisfaction out of seeing you fucked up. They get satisfaction of you calling them and telling them, you know what, you was right. I quit. You know, I sold all that studio equipment yesterday, my nigga. Like you can hear the satisfaction in motherfuckers' voice when they tell you, I told you so. I told you. Told you that little rap stuff wasn't gonna work. I told you you might as well have just went to college. I told you. Fuck that. Don't never get a hater the satisfaction of seeing you fail. Don't never get a hater the satisfaction of seeing you quit, my nigga. Like that in itself motivates me to keep going in certain shit. Like that shit in itself motivate me to go 10 times harder at everything that I do. The thought of motherfuckers being able to tell me I told you so. Hell no. I love telling motherfuckers, yeah, nigga, remember when you told me to quit? Now look, what if I'd have quit like your stupid ass told me? I'd be a bum like you. Like, hell no. I ain't never letting a motherfucker talk me out of success. Talk me out of being great. You know, like I said, my nigga, I don't believe in being fucking average. Nigga, I'm not raising my kids to be average. I don't want no average friends. I don't like fucking with no average ass bitch. I don't like nothing average. You know, like I tell motherfuckers, I told my mom this shit, like, nigga, I would much rather deal with all the stress of being great than the comfort of mediocrity. You know, like that shit just don't sit right with me, my nigga. Like, I understand some motherfuckers is cool with just having enough. Not me though. Like, nigga, my pride is my gift and my curse. You know, like nigga, I just can't, my nigga. Like I can't do just enough. I can't do just good enough. Just good enough ain't enough for me, my nigga. Like that line in itself is what made me a fan of Freddie Gibbs. You know, the song Stay Down. You know, I been up, baby, I done been down. Just good enough ain't enough in my town. Like that shit right there made me love Freddie Gibbs music because that's my view of life. Just good enough ain't enough. If y'all look at all the hashtags that I post from the Too Much Game podcast, that's one of the motherfucking hashtags. Just good enough ain't enough. I don't do average, my nigga. You know, like I always say, nigga, it's too much game. TOO, not number two, cause I don't do number two. I don't do regular, my nigga. Like I'm the best at every fucking thing I touch, my nigga. Everything I do, I want to be great. You know, like I said, nigga, in the last episode, I don't do jack shit. I ain't the jack of all trades. I'm the master of the trades that I fuck with. I ain't good at everything because I don't try everything. I only try shit that I feel like I can master. I only touch shit that I feel like I could be great at. I don't do average, my nigga. Fuck average. I don't do humility. Like, nigga, I plan on being great at everything. But that's because I put great effort into everything. You know, I put great research into everything. Like, I'm putting 100% sweat equity into everything that I touch because I plan on succeeding. I plan on being great. You don't do that with average ass effort. You don't do that halfway 50% going at nothing. Anything that you put 50% in, you gonna get 50% out of, my nigga. You know, so again, like you have to have the ability to turn off common sense in a lot of this shit. Cause you gonna see a whole lot of failure, my nigga. You know, and failure will try to trick you into thinking that it's permanent. You know, it's gonna be a lot of times that you gonna fail at something. It's gonna be like, damn, maybe it won't work. Maybe I'm not gonna get no money at this shit. Maybe I won't succeed at this shit. You know, that's what motherfuckers want you to believe. But again, my niggas, 1,000 niggas who done failed more than you. And then they succeeded, my nigga. You know, like, you never know when it's gonna be your turn to blow up. You know, so keep on shooting your motherfucking shot. Eventually one of the motherfuckers gonna fall. Even when it don't look like it will, my nigga. But I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite, of the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, you could cash at me at Uncle Dolemite. If you feel like the show helped you or I gave you something you can use, nigga, send me $1 or something, my nigga. Or get you some merchandise at toomuchgamepodcast.store. TOO muchgamepodcast.store. What you say, 12 Cal, just because you failed doesn't mean you're a failure. There's a difference. Exactly. You know, but like I said, my nigga, support the squad. Townhouse Media, Town E House Media, Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4 letter U podcast, or Sports for You Wrestling podcast, live on YouTube, Twitter, and all type of other shit, my nigga. Shout out Sports for You podcast and Sports for You Wrestling podcast, John Watson and all the homies and shit. Support all the podcasts that fuck with me, nigga. All the homies who I listen to and they listen to me. 12 Cal podcast and the Rap Soul podcast. Shout out Brit, I Could Talk About This All Day podcast. King and Queen Germ, Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Is Baylor still doing shows? Cause I can't find his shit nowhere, my nigga. BTG for President podcast and Open Run with BTG podcast. I think it's on Apple Podcasts. Y'all search Apple Podcasts and see if he still got shows on that motherfucker. That nigga shit hard to find. You know, the motherfucking I Could Talk About This. No, that's Brit. My bad. Shout out to Brit though. I'll Explain All This Later podcast with that nigga Smash. Fuck you, Smash. I'll be in Chicago from the 9th to the 12th, my nigga. Shout out Smash. I'll Explain All This Later podcast. I'm be in Chicago for that shit. Shout out 8 More Than 92 podcast, that nigga Harrison. Fuck you, Harrison. And congratulations on your graduation and shit. Harrison just graduated, I think, from Murray State, nigga. Shout out to Harrison for that shit, but fuck you, nigga. Oh yeah, shanbypodden.com. CHANBEPODDIN. Shanbypodden.com for all her shows. Creator Podcast, Cozy Womb Podcast. I think The Real Relationship Rapport. She Gets It podcast, which is my favorite podcast from her. She got other ones too. What page we on, bitch? She got a bunch of podcasts, nigga. Shanbypodden.com. Follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite on damn near everything. Yo Mama Boyfriend on TikTok. Like, comment, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Uncle Dolemite for the comedy. Too Much Game podcast for the motherfucking show. But I think that's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.